So, you've probably already seen I've got new irons in the bag. The only problem is I don't know how far they go. So, let's find out and let's get to it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As I just said in the intro, new irons in the bag, no idea how far they go. So what we're going to do is we're just in the net here down at Holyhead Golf Club. This is where I do most of my speed training, and luckily I've got my GC quad on the floor. We're going to hit every single club from pitch and wedge to 4-iron, and we're going to see exactly how far each different club goes, because I have no idea. When I go out on the golf course, you need to know the exact number of how far you're going to be hitting clubs. So what we're going to start off with, I need to calibrate the GC quad. If you look at this screen, I'm just going to stick this stick on the floor. So as you can see, this is the target line we're going to be hitting. So we're going to be hitting the net there. And that just says that the quad is lined up 1.3 degrees to the right. I could move the quad to make it 0, but it doesn't matter now because we've got that down on the floor. So once that is calibrated and set up, what we do now, we've set up the GC quad. The golf ball I'm going to use to hit every single club in the golf bag is the golf ball I use on the golf course. So Titleist Pro V1X. The reason I think everyone who goes, if you go to any facility for a fitting, whatever it is, you should always use the golf ball that you're going to be using on the golf course. Even if it's just getting fit for a new driver, if you go for a fitting with a new driver and they say using range balls, we're going to optimize it with TrackMan. Get out of there, get to an indoor fitting centre, use the golf ball that you're actually going to use on the golf course. Because if you go from using a range ball and you're smoking a driver or hitting irons really well, and then you go to using the actual golf ball on the golf course, it's not going to be the same. So no matter how much they say they're going to optimize it, don't listen to it. Use the golf ball you're going to be using on the golf course. So we've got GC quad on the floor, the golf ball I use on the golf course, and I'm going to hit 2 shots with every single club, and we're going to take the average and we're going to take the number out of that. Hopefully it only takes 2 and I hit 2 good shots straight after each other. So we're going to start off with a pitch and wedge. And guys, as I've already said, the specs on these clubs, so if you haven't seen the video where I tell you what clubs I've just had, I play a couple of holes, go over and watch it, and the specs on these clubs are standard to what they are. So they are a little bit stronger than what my Nikes were. Excuse me, I've just had a little bit of Monster and I've been a bit gassy. So they are a little bit stronger than my Nikes, so I expect them to go a little bit further. Right, so just before we get into hitting, the number I'm going to pick as well is, I always ask this question to people when I do speed clinics, whatever it may be. I say to people, how far do you hit driver? Because obviously I do speed clinics with the driver. And a lot of people will say 260, 270, 280. And I'll say to them, is that how far the ball carries? Oh no. Well, how do you know how far you hit your driver then? It's the same as every single club. Every number you look at should be carry number, not the total distance, because you don't know what bounce you're going to get. You might carry it, a pitch and wedge 120 yards, it rolls out to 130, but that 10 yards might have water there. So you should always pick the number where it's carry distance. And that's what we're going to pick today. It's all about carry, not total distance. So pitch and wedge to start. Carry 160.4, shot 2 162, so the average is 161. So 9-9. My gapping is about 15 yards of each club, so I want this to be around 175. 9-9. Alright, so that's the 9-9. So that is 175 and 171, which is an average of 173. So we've gone from 161 with a pitch and wedge to 173 with a 9-iron. So 8-iron, again, up to 15 yards difference. This needs to be anywhere from 183 to 188. Carry, remember, it's all carry. Second one was hit lovely. 191 and 188, pretty much 189 to 190, which was pretty much where we said it would be. Obviously, when I'm saying the difference I want to see is about 15 yards, if it's anything more than that, I might need to get certain clubs de-lofted, made a little bit weaker, just to get the margin very close. Because you don't want to have a club where you're 20 yards between each other, because then you're stuck in a certain shot. You might be like, oh, I don't even know. I don't know if I need to hit a full 7 or a little 8. It just gets rid of that. And you want to gap every single club as close to the same number as possible. So 7 iron. So I've just hit that one. I'll stop quickly. 205 yards, perfect. Spin 6,791. That's high. So I can probably get away with strengthening these, making them stronger and making them go further. Because what a lot of people like to see is a 7 iron spin around 6,000. So I'm spinning this at 6,700 and I'm not even getting after it. So if I hit it harder, I'm going to spin it more, which is why Bryson DeChambeau has strong lofted. His loft, like a 7 iron, will probably be like between a 5 and a 6 iron. They're that strong because he spins it so much. So let's hit another one and see if we can compare them numbers. Again, that one was 200 and 6,007 again, so high on the spin side. But obviously, with the angle I'm coming into the green, spin isn't a bad thing for me anyway. So the average on that one was 203. What I'll do at the end is I'll put the table up so you guys can see every single club and how far the average of every single one is. It's getting warm, it's getting warm. So we've got 6 iron now. So we average of 203 on the last one. We don't want to see more than 215, 216, around that number. But obviously, because the club's getting a little bit longer now, I might start swinging it a little bit quicker. So maybe if we say a 17 yards difference, so no more than 220, I'd say that gapping is acceptable. And the spin, around 5,000 to 5,005. They both hit extremely well. Guys, what I want you to tell me as well, get in the comments, tell me how far you guys hit your 7 iron. Carry. I don't care if you've played a links course, it's been 100 mile an hour downwind, and you've hit your 7 iron 295 yards. I want to know on average how far you carry your 7 iron. So, got 5 iron now. The last one with a 6 iron was 217 carry. The one before was 221. Average is 219. We said we didn't want more than 220, so 219 is perfect. 5 iron. So if we're going to go off the 15 to 17, so 219, no more than 235, give or take 1 or 2 mile an hour, 1 or 2 yards. So 235. That's hit decent. 232 and 228. Easy way to average that one, 230. So we said 235, we're down to 230. Distances get a little bit narrower. Obviously we're hitting irons off the floor, long irons, normally be off a tee, but we're gonna go off the floor. We got 4 iron in hand now. I think there won't be much more than 10 in this. So that was average of 230. I think this would be an average of about 240 carry. Oh, maybe a little bit more than that. There we go. Right, so we've gone 247, 243, an average of 245. So it was actually back up to 15 there. So what does that mean? When one distance gets narrowed a little bit and then it expands a little bit again on the next club. My 5 iron might not be the loft it says it is. It might be slightly adjusted, slightly differently, so it might be weaker than I think it is. So maybe that's something I have to look at. This club is new. You've not seen it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but the only thing I will tell you is it's a 2 iron. It is Strixon, so I'll give you that little tip. So I'll give you the hint. Obviously it is Strixon, but I won't tell you what shaft's in it. And hopefully you can't see it in the video. So we're going up 2 clubs now, from 4 to 2 iron. This should be anywhere between 265, 275, 280 on the fly. You got to remember, these are just golf swings as well. I can hit it a lot harder and get it flying further, but we're not doing that today. These are golf swings, so 2 iron. Off the floor as well, rather than off the tee. There we go. So the average we've had there, 263 and 269. So 263, 269, 265. So that is the averages of all the new clubs I've got in my bag, from pitch and wedge all the way up to 2 iron. There is going to be a video coming soon of the 2 iron. You need to watch that. The club is, I've not had it long, but it's probably the favourite club in the bag already. So guys, different place where I'm at hitting now. Unfortunately, while I was filming this video for you earlier on, not earlier on, it's a couple of days ago actually, I realised I was late for football, so I had to pack up all my stuff. I couldn't end the video and I had to rush off. Got to football with 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, I think it was like 1 minute before we started. I hadn't warmed up or anything, so it was a little bit of a carnage. But I'm going to end this video here for you. So, a couple of drivers in the same room at North Wales Golf, St Asaph driving range, and this is the playing driver. So, a video is coming soon. I'm actually going to get a video of this done for you. Autoflex, currently on a Callaway Epic Speed 5 degrees. So this is, I do have an Autoflex in 46 inches, which is a different multicoloured shaft, which you've probably seen in a few videos. But I'm going to start using this as my playing driver, because in my recent long drive event, I went to a 46 inch driver because my back wasn't feeling great, I wasn't confident. And then when I tried to hit a 47, 48 inch driver, I couldn't do it. So it didn't work very well. So what we're going to do, a couple of drivers, see if we can get one out too. This is my first couple of drivers of the day as well, so see if we can get one close to 400 yards for you, and then we'll end this video. So, and as well, before I hit a couple of drivers, I did say in the video, 1 week out from the long drive event, if I didn't win, I'll pay for one of you guys to have a green fee with me and play golf. Guys, I didn't win. I didn't do good at all. So, get in the comments. Again, we need a minimum of, I want to see 200 comments. I want to see 200 likes, guys. We need to get the likes up on these videos. So, if we can get 200 likes, you get in the comments, you comment your golf club, and then I'll draw one of you guys out, and then I'll try and come over to you at some point, or you can come over to me. I'll pay for your green fee. Or if you want to host me as a good sport, you know, we'll do it that way. So 5 drivers, 200 yards. 200 yards, 400 yards. It's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Oh. I've left wind on the video that's coming soon. Okay, so that one didn't count because it went 456 yards, but it's because the video that's just coming out after this video, I've put wind up and I do a video, a little clip, so I forgot. So not a good start. That was 137 club speed, 196 ball speed. We're on to 11. Not bad. So let's start again. Nope. Struggling to find the middle today. I've hit a few, I'm not going to lie. But I need to just get these bad things out my swing. So I'm going to try and do it on the last one now. More solid, just leaving it open. Switch over quickly. I've got something different in the bag that I'm going to be testing. You guys won't know what this is. I used to be sponsored by these a couple of years back. I can tell you one thing, it's loud. Got a chance.
Oh. 99. That's it though. Literally the first 10 drivers have hit all day, well 13 drivers have hit all day. I'm not getting out of it quick, I've got a lot more to go now. I'm going to keep building up, I need to build the speed up. 4 weeks as I said. And if you haven't seen the video that I've just done about my new irons, go and check them out. That is a video of how far all my irons go in the bag, brand new irons. So hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell every time I do upload. You guys notify straight away. I'm breathing heavy a little bit. We've got to keep going. Fitness is a little bit down, but it is what it is. That's the way long drive goes. But as I said, get in the comments, 200 likes, I'll completely go for you. And it's on me because I didn't perform in the last event. But guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.